Hey everybody, my name is Anthony Limbrick and welcome to the Cinematographer's Monologue. So my goal for today is, one, I'm going to look up a monologue online. Then I'm going to do an initial read through of the monologue, analyze its tone and its emotional vibe. Then I'm going to use my knowledge of cinematography and videography skills to set up the lighting, the lenses, and the camera angles. After that, I'll perform said monologue after rehearsing it for 3 minutes to see how well I can perform it. And that's it, let's do it! So this episode's monologue is entitled Mindtrick, and I'm going to do the initial read-through now. So the character can be male or female, and it starts off like this. Sometimes I feel like I'm not normal. What is normal anyway, right? I guess like everyone else. I get stupid thoughts sometimes. I keep them to myself because I don't want anyone thinking I'm a weirdo. I wonder if everyone gets strange thoughts, but I just don't want to admit it. I think we all get strange thoughts. You want to know what kind of thoughts I get? Well, I can't tell you, 'cause it's too embarrassing. It is, I just can't. I mean, you ever have, you ever have a thought where your mind just wanders off into some unknown world and it captivates you for a minute or two, and suddenly you snap out of it because you realize that it's a messed up thought? That's as far as I want to go with it, with what I'm telling you, because it makes me feel funny discussing this, but do you does your mind ever play tricks on you? Okay, so that was a difficult initial read through. And I guess I'll start my timer. Let's see how this goes. Using my watch. My 3 minutes starts now. Ooh, 43 seconds left. Oh, this is hard. Oh, 10 seconds. Nah. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm not normal. What is normal anyway, right? I guess like everyone else. I get stupid thoughts sometimes. Okay. Well, that's time. So, I barely got through a fourth of that monologue. We'll see how this goes. With my initial vibe from the monologue, it feels like a conversational piece. So, I'll probably have maybe an over-the-shoulder shot of someone else, and since I don't have another person, I'll just set it up that way as if there were someone I was talking to. It mentioned the person's a teen, so I'm assuming they're in school. So lighting is probably going to be overhead or well lit around the face, so I might have to pull out another light. Camera angles, let's see. I'd probably have it a little bit below eye level because the person talking seems like they're the main interest. So they probably have the weight of the conversation in there and at their speed. For lenses, I'm going to go with my 50mm lens because one, I like the background bokeh that it produces, and I'm not ready for this monologue. Let's get it. And we're here. So the things that I've changed, one is my camera angle. I have it now below eye level, and I move the camera physically closer to me so I emphasize more of the frame, showing that I'm the main importance of this monologue. Two, I added a second light so there's less contrast on my face, simulating a school environment where there would be overhead light over everybody. And three is the lens, which I actually kept the same. So I'm using my 50mm lens at the aperture 4.5. And since there's so much distance between myself and the background, it's blurry, it's out of focus, which also helps emphasize that I'm the main focus of this monologue. Now without further ado, we'll get into the performance of it. Sometimes I feel like I'm not normal. Like, what is normal anyway, right? I guess like everybody else. But sometimes I have strange thoughts, and I don't want to tell anybody, because I'm afraid they'll think I'm a weirdo. Has your mind ever played tricks on you? Alright, so analysis. One, I think 3 minutes is going to be a little too short for me to try and memorize a full 1 minute monologue. So probably on the next episode, I'll up it to 5 minutes and we'll go from there. So my first critique on my monologue, one, was not memorizing it. Two, for the parts that I did, I stayed in character at least. I'm certain you can notice my pause there whenever I couldn't think of what else to say. And then lastly, with my save of only remembering the last line, jumping to the end, Um, yeah. On to the next one. So, if you enjoyed my quick little fumble and want to see me progress at getting better at these monologues, these quick monologues, uh, subscribe and click the notification button so you're alerted next time I post these. Right now, I'm looking at doing them once a week on, let's say, Sundays.